Steve Jobs, the great man whom we all know, to bring into existence the used market of Apple computers, iPods, iPhones, and many more. Born on February 24, 1955, and who lived up to 5th of October 2011. He was an American business magnate, industrial designer, inventor, media proprietor, the great entrepreneur, and the man whom we all know as the co-founder of Apple Inc. He was also the shareholder of Pixar, a member of the Walt Disney Company. He was also the chairman, founder, and the CEO of Nextday. Jobs is widely recognized as a pioneer of the personal computer revolution of the 1970s and 1980s. He was the former CEO of Apple, the great leader, the great legend, the brilliant entrepreneur, and, of course, the amazing visionary, who did cite the future of computer technology before anybody else could do. His main innovative products include the Apple computers, the iMac, iPods, iPhones, etc. When he died, he not only left behind an extremely successful company but also many words of wisdom. Now, let us consider some of his powerful words and thoughts that can lead us to success as well. What is Apple after all? Apple is about people who think outside the box, people who want to use computers to help them change the world, to help them create things that make a difference, and not just to get a job done. Have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. They somehow already know what you truly want to become. Everything else is secondary. Simple can be harder than complex. You have to work hard to get your thinking clear to make it simple. But it's worth it in the end, because once you get there, you can move mountains. Sometimes, when you innovate, you make mistakes. It's best to admit them quickly and get on with improving your other innovations. You have to be burning with an idea, or a problem, or a wrong that you want to right. If you are not passionate enough from the start, you will never stake it out. Remembering that you are going to die is the best way I know to avoid the trap of thinking you have something to lose. You are already naked. There is no reason not to follow your heart. Being the richest man in the cemetery doesn't matter to me. Going to bed at night saying, "We have done something wonderful," that's what matters to me. Be a yardstick of quality. Some people aren't used to an environment where excellence is expected. I am as proud of what we don't do as I am of what we do. Let's go invent tomorrow rather than worrying about what happened yesterday. The doers are the major thinkers. The people that really create the things that change this industry are both the thinker and doer in one person. For the past 33 years, I have looked in the mirror every morning and asked myself, if today were the last day of my life, would I want to do what I am about to do today? And whenever the answer has been no, for too many days in a row, I know I need to change something. I think the things you regret most in life are the things you didn't do. My favorite things in life don't cost any money. It's really clear that the most precious resource we all have is time. Innovation distinguishes between a leader and a follower. Quality is more important than quantity. One home run is much better than two doubles. The people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't be trapped by dogma, which is living with the results of other people's thinking. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice. And most important, have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. I have always been attracted to the more revolutionary changes. I don't know why. Because they are harder, they are much more stressful emotionally, and you usually go through a period where everybody tells you that you have completely failed. Your work is going to feel a large part of your life, and the only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work. And the only way to do great work is to love what you do. If you haven't found it yet, keep looking. Don't settle. As with all matters of the heart, you will know when you find it. Getting fired from Apple was the best thing that could have ever happened to me. The heaviness of being successful was replaced by the lightness of being a beginner again. It freed me to enter one of the most creative periods of my life.